So you've won majors and you've golfed in tons of tournaments. That all said, when you get to the first tee of a major, how much more nerves are there than a regular tournament, even after you've won them?
Well, yeah, that's a good point. I really look forward to just getting back inside the ropes. It's almost like a comfort zone. I mean, I recall in 2007, after I won the Masters, one of the most familiar and comfortable places I could get to at that point was back inside the ropes. That's why I played the very next week. Now, granted, that wasn't a major; it was down in Hilton Head. But yeah, I mean, there's very little needed motivation to get back into it, to get back into my, I guess you'd say, my work domain inside the ropes, and specifically at a major. I mean, the PGA Championship is the last one of the year. You don't need a whole lot of motivation there. You're at Whistling Straits. It demands your attention from the first tee to the 18th green. You don't need any motivation there. And I'm playing with two guys, two great friends, but also two guys that, right now are carrying the torch. So, once again, very little motivation. So, I'm, if anything, what I'm trying to do right now is trying to calm down, trying to stay in my process of just being able to prepare properly because I'm so, kind of amped up to get out there tomorrow.
There will most certainly be a lot of eyes on Spieth, Johnson, and McIlroy. How many times have you gone over the rules sheet after what happened there the last time the PGA Championship was there? And have you made sure Dustin Johnson has seen it?
Yeah, I can't answer the second part of that question. But yeah, I might have, skimmed over some of the local rules, if you will. It's unfortunate what we saw 5 years ago. I mean, I actually was in the scoring area when that all broke out, and I mean, I think everybody, was feeling terrible for Dustin. But he's got that ability to put it behind him and get back to it. So, Whistling Straits presents a lot of hazards, I guess you would say, and you just got to be prepared for anything because there's a lot of sand on that golf course.
One more question is about Rory McIlroy's ankle. He wasn't able to play at the British Open because of that. We saw he put some pictures up. It looked like it was swollen up like a grapefruit, but he's there and he's going to play. Have you seen him? How does he look? And what do you think is realistically the expectation for how well he can play based upon the rust and the injury?
Yeah, you know what? I have not seen him yet. It's kind of one of those things that's, different schedules, but I've talked to some guys that have played with him, one, and then two that have spoken to him, and sounds like he's doing well. I mean, I think someone said he's 100%. So, I don't know what that means, but I'm just assuming, and I trust that his team knows what they're doing. I mean, he wouldn't be here if he couldn't do it. And, truthfully, when it comes down to it, I'm just glad he's participating. Our game of golf is in great hands right now, and it's a great sport with great leaders, great guys that are carrying that torch. And I truly can't think of a better one other than, Rory. And, Jordan's up there as well. I mean, we've got two guys that are young that just have the innate ability to get the ball in the hole and get the ball in the hole quickly, and Rory is one of them. So the more we have them playing golf, the better our sport is. And, Rory, Jordan, we're talking about two great guys, but they're great golfers, but even better people. So he's a huge asset to the game of golf.